What's going on, guys? Welcome in, welcome back. These messages riding on the frequency of love for the highest good. Half the deck just fell out of my hand. How we doing today, guys? Oh, here we go. Imagination on the table. Alright, so I'm reading for someone who is very, I'm getting like visual. You have like a visual, creative quality about you. You might be involved in the visual arts of some kind. Imagination now sets me free. Divine ones, I send thanks to thee. So your imagination is unlocking here for whoever this is for. You're becoming more open to like the possibilities of like your own heart and soul speaking to you, and then speaking through you, and then speaking for others, and then speaking to the oneness. It's kind of like this interesting creative quality that you realize that you can almost like infuse maybe into this visual work, or that is just a natural byproduct of your visual work. Or you don't have to be a visual artist, but this could be for just someone who is creating a life that they love, you know, and that's the life that they want to see. And that's a visual medium, if you think about it, a life that you're creating, a day-to-day decision, you know, or take it if it resonates, if you're a visual artist of some kind. Like a tactical kind of energy here too, I'm feeling. Someone who takes the vision and applies it. Like, so you could be, again, like, in some sort of line of work. Romance is a sacred power. Let it come to me this hour. Interesting. So okay, yeah, you got some romance coming to you quickly here. I'm hearing, let it come to me this hour. Okay, remember, take it if it resonates. Take it if it resonates. I just got an energy here too of like vetting too. So if you need to, like, if you're like, anyone needs to vet, right? So vet yourself. If you're new with the channel, do you want to stay with the readings? It's okay if you don't. I don't know, the romance seems to be coming out here more, so we're gonna keep going with it, I suppose. But also vetting like your romantic partners and stuff too, I think, is coming forward too for someone here. Just knowing your own self-worth. Like, please know your own self-worth is coming through here, because your imagination is so vast and so amazing. It's possible that you've been opened up to something here, like a new experience or a new inward experience or something that's like reflected in your outer life, and then now like romance has come as a byproduct of it. And at the same time, there can be this like this upsweep, this upswevel in like kind of energy that you start to feel yourself as, I just heard, more than you are. So just maybe vetting oneself as well, not just a romantic partner, but vetting your own self and being like, wait, well, where is my self-worth? Where am I in this? Am I in this? That's important for someone. Letting go. Allow the wisdom to remain, but the sting shall never feel again. Ooh, allow the wisdom to remain, but the sting I shall never feel again. Again. 333 on the timer. Letting go. Allow the wisdom to remain, but the sting shall never feel again. That's a weird sentence. I have like a weird thing about sentences. I love words, and that's a weird sentence for me to say. Allow the wisdom to remain, but the sting I shall never feel again. It's almost like there's one too many syllables. Romance. Romance, for me, sonically. I'm sure it's fine in terms of grammar. Doesn't matter. Romance. It is a sacred power. Let it come to me this hour. Yeah, so allowing that in, opening yourself up to that too, and maybe that's a part of the imagination, like that's wanting to kind of be explored here. Do a little bit of a tarot. Current position, please, Spirit. Ten of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. Okay, I'm really into this. Oh wow, and then I just looked down, saw new beginnings. which is exactly the Ten of Pentacles. That's exactly the energy that's coming off Ten of Pentacles, because if you see here, these are two people walking through some kind of archway into like some sort of new, you know, life, new, you know, romance, into the Wheel of Fortune, into the beginnings, the new beginnings, some divine mix-up, the imagination, the upswivel of like possibilities. I'm seeing 4s, 4, 4, 6, and 2 and 3. Could be significant. Let me pull a Pokemon card for your inner child, because I love this. This feels like an imagination, like a, well, that was the first card I pulled. Obviously it feels like imagination, but it feels like that, like almost nostalgic, childlike, fun fling. Let's see. Okay, mysterious fossil, and I got dugong. Hold on. Mysterious fossil, interesting. When things are fossilized, there's like this pressure. I'm getting that this has like been a long journey toward this expanse in the Wheel of Fortune, shaking things up in terms of like this massive letting go into this love of yourself that allowed this romance to come in. Mysterious fossil, as if it were basic. Oh wait, wait. Oh my god. Play mysterious fossil as if it were a basic Pokemon. Okay. Mysterious fossil has no attacks and cannot retreat, cannot be asleep, confused, or paralyzed, or poisoned. If it's knocked out, it doesn't count as knocked out. That's so interesting. I mean, there's bear with me because there's things coming through, I promise. This love is disarming. It's disarming you. It's putting your defenses down. It's allowing you to become more sensual, more realized, more yourself imaginative, right? Like explorative, like take this all if it resonates, and I don't mean to be like, just allowing yourself to be explored and exploring another. Like these are like letting your guards down, like no confusion, no paralysis, no poison, like no one's asleep, you know? And if you're like knocked out, it doesn't count as knocked out. There's no one loses in this. Everyone wins in this type of love. Everyone's winning. It's equal. It's shared. It's beautiful is what it is. Dugong, this ice beam coming through here too, with this energy of like the chill that comes over, but like the cold exterior that I'm seeing that's being set down here within this love. Stores thermal energy in its body, swims at a steady 8 knots, even in intensely cold waters. Yeah, it's been a long, cold journey for you, is what I'm hearing. Through some cold, like a cold winter of some kind. Even if this, I'm seeing, even if this was a romance that you had in the past, it was like, for whoever you were, like maybe you didn't even quite realize how like alone you maybe were in all of this, and the energy of feeling iced out possibly too, or having to freeze parts of yourself out. And I think that that's the vetting too. I want to go back to that like earlier in the reading here, just to continue to vet that. Like, are there parts of yourself that you have to freeze out? And if there are, then like it's really something that has to either be communicated or come to an agreement or an understanding on. And I'm seeing here that for whoever this message is for, that like this type of love, this type of energy, if there are things that you're feeling like you're freezing out, I think that this would be a good time or confirmation or something. Like if you're in this loving dynamic, that like this is something to bring up or bring forward in a way that's intentional and loving and respectful, with the intention to create a deeper connection and come more into harmony with either a romantic partner or, you know, just more deeper understanding of yourself. Because if that person doesn't accept you, then you know where you stand, and it's like that will, it's just like you cannot siphon parts of yourself in order to fit yourself into a romantic situation. You cannot do it, because long term it does not work. It does not work. It's that fossil pressure that like is unnecessary. And I'm hearing that like you have like unearthed this beautiful fossil, and like I'm just feeling like people haven't even quite seen the road that you've gone on. They haven't even quite seen or understood like the pain that you've truly been through, you know, and like that you've transmuted here on the table. It's really a beautiful thing. Your inability to meditate too. I've got Jinx here. I love this Jinx Pokemon card too. She kind of looks like she's in drag, so you know I love that. Merely by meditating, the Pokemon launches a powerful psychic energy attack. Yeah, I'm getting that just in your inherent way of being and who and how you are, you have this ability to just be the elixir for people, or like be some type of like energy that like diminishes others too. And like, not that you would ever seek to do that. Again, your intention is always like for the highest good. And at the same time, you felt so frozen out too that like now that you bring forward this stunning light, that's almost like you felt you could never show before. And like in a lot of ways you weren't like really safe in some spaces throughout your life in order to do it. I'm seeing love here. More love. Aphrodite, I call to thee to bring a true love here to me. Your words have energy, so if this is something you do want to meditate on, if you want to meditate to draw like that loving soulmate partnership into your life, right? There are things that you can do. You can ask, you can place it into the spirit if you don't have this partnership already. But this is looking very balanced, this is looking very beautiful, this is looking like long term, this is looking good. I like this person. I like this person for you a lot. 1212 on the timer. If this person is able to like accept these parts of yourself, I like this person. And you guys know, as your older, younger bestie brother here on the internet who loves to read energy, that like I got your back, and I'm not really trying to fuck with people who don't fuck with you. So that's that on that, Jack. Okay, so alright guys, I will see you in another reading very soon, I hope. Thanks so much for being here for another one, and take care for now. Bye.